What up, everybody? Hey, welcome to another episode of the Dig Deeper Network with your boy Cody G. Thanks so much for tuning in. Had to put another one out there. Heard a lot about politics today, so that's what I'm going to talk about. It's been a little while. I know people can only take doses of politics. Just like me, it gets soggy to my ears after a while. But something significant is happening here as of right now. We're about to get rid of all in the Republican Party, everybody. It's going to narrow down to Trump. It's coming down to Indiana, and Ted Cruz is pretty much putting on his final stand. He recruited Carly Fiorina, one of HP's worst CEOs, and they're going to take one last stab at this thing before they realize, okay, it's not viable for us to move forward anymore. Mathematically, we can't win. So it's showing that the polls that Trump is quite a bit ahead of him, and he's going to get knocked out. Now, Ted Cruz, I don't know if you remember, but there was a government shutdown not too long ago, and that was by Ted Cruz thinking that he could stop Obamacare. Now, you see what happens there. Nothing. We just lost a couple $1 billion. The GOP was completely pissed off at him. And he really can't get a whole lot of recommendations from the Republican establishment because they all know what he did in Congress, and he absolutely is disliked across the board, even by his daughters. Anyway, guys, I'm excited that Trump is going to pull ahead. I've stayed consistent on this, that I think that Donald Trump is going to take the Republican Party. And frankly, we needed somebody like him with a little bit of celebrity who isn't a giant wiener like everybody else has been trying to run for the spot. Really, it's showing me that, the Republican Party, maybe the whole party system, has got to morph a little bit. Personally, me voting for a Republican and calling myself a Republican, there are just certain things that I don't agree with, and it's useless to be an independent. Things like abortion, gay rights, Christianity trying to be implemented still. I mean, in 2016, we're really kind of far away from certain things that Republicans back. I saw a bit of Donald Trump that I was hoping for. He gave a foreign policy speech where he actually read off a teleprompter and, was much better at communicating his point. We got some clear politics, and policy that he wants to set forward, and it made sense. Finally, it's not just China, build a wall with Mexico, and ban Muslims, which I know is not his policy. It's just him trying to come off the cuff, and it's just not working. Now, with him being on the TV and being a mogul for as long as he has, The Apprentice, for example, being in syndicate for over 10 years, he's been reading teleprompters. He's not an improv type of guy, I don't think. He's quick on his feet, but we all hate the things that he says sometimes. Anyway, check out some of this policy that he was spitting that I really enjoyed.
Thank you for the opportunity to speak to you, and thank you to the Center for National Interest for honoring me with this invitation. It truly is a great honor. I'd like to talk today about how to develop a new foreign policy direction for our country, one that replaces randomness with purpose, ideology with strategy, and chaos with peace. It's time to shake the rust off America's foreign policy. It's time to invite new voices and new visions into the fold, something we have to do. The direction I will outline today will also return us to a timeless principle. My foreign policy will always put the interests of the American people and American security above all else. Has to be first. Has to be. That will be the foundation of every single decision that I will make.
Anyway, guys, let me know if you think I'm wrong. Do you think the Republican establishment is going to change and not allow Donald Trump to move forward? Do you think Ted Cruz has a chance at staying in there? I personally don't, and I think that he didn't a long time ago. He's just generally not a likable person and doesn't really have a good track record of anything, especially his birth. I've seen good journalists cover this. Ted Cruz is not a natural-born U.S. citizen. Anyway, guys, let me know what you think. who you like in this election. I really thought Bernie had a chance, but Hillary Clinton is going to take it. She was too connected to government. She's already been in the position, so that people feel comfortable with her taking the role, especially with her husband already being in it. Not the same thing that works with Jeb Bush, but I think a Hillary versus Donald Trump election, Republicans might have a good shot, honestly. Anyway, guys, let me know what you thought below. Subscribe for more. Thanks for tuning into the Dig Deeper Network. Till next time.